Okay, you've heard the phrase, the real McCoy, right? It's, that stamp of authenticity, the genuine article.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone knows it.
But have you ever really paused to wonder who the original McCoy actually was?
Probably not. It's just one of those sayings.
Exactly. So today we're taking a deep dive into an incredible story, uncovering the life and the innovations of Elijah McCoy.
And it's quite a story. Elijah McCoy, born back in 1844, I believe. An incredibly inventive, foundational Black American mechanical engineer.
Right.
And his work fundamentally reshaped how industries ran. His name isn't just some catchy phrase. It's really a testament to immense practical genius.
Okay, let's set the scene a bit. We're talking the big era of steam engines, trains roaring across the country, factories humming.
Yeah, the Industrial Revolution in full swing.
But these powerful machines, they face this constant, frustrating bottleneck. What was the biggest challenge in keeping them moving smoothly back then?
Well, imagine it. To keep these huge steam engines running, they constantly had to stop. Constantly. Yeah. For manual lubrication. Literally, someone had to walk around with an oil can, adding oil to each moving part, over and over.
Oh, wow. That sounds incredibly laborious.
It was, and inefficient. Wasted massive amounts of time, caused significant wear and tear on the machines.
And McCoy knew this problem intimately.
He absolutely did. This is key. Despite having European engineering training, which was rare and impressive, the racial prejudice of 19th century America meant he couldn't get an engineer's job. So he ended up working for the Michigan Central Railroad.
But as a locomotive fireman and oiler, he was doing that laborious oiling, seeing the inefficiency firsthand, day in, day out.
So that direct, hands-on experience, that was the spark.
Precisely. That personal frustration became the catalyst for his genius. It directly inspired his groundbreaking invention, the automatic steam engine lubricator.
Automatic lubricator.
In 1872, he patented it. Improvement in lubricators for steam engines. Patent number 129,843.
And this device, it completely revolutionized maintenance. It allowed machinery to lubricate itself continuously while it was operating.
While running, no more stopping.
Exactly. Eliminating those constant, costly stops. It was a total shift from reactive manual upkeep to proactive automated reliability.
That sounds genuinely revolutionary, but how did it work? It sounds simple, maybe, but the mechanics must have been clever.
Oh, incredibly clever. His design, often called a lubricating cup or an oil drip cup, attached right onto the engine cylinder.
Okay.
And it ingeniously used the engine's own high-pressure steam. That steam would push open a little spring-loaded valve, which would briefly open, deliver a precise, measured amount of oil right where it was needed, onto the moving parts, and then snap shut again. All automatic.
Wow. Using the machine's own power.
Exactly. The Henry Ford Museum highlights how his 1882 version did this automatically, depositing just the right amount of oil. It drastically cut down the need for anyone to do it manually.
So smoother operation, less wear.
Huge gains in efficiency. For railroads, steamships, factories, everything that ran on steam, you can just imagine the relief for the workers, too. No more constant, messy oiling.
So this one invention was huge, kept things literally running smoothly. But McCoy's innovative spirit, it didn't just stop there, did it?
Oh, not at all. He was relentless. He ended up securing, I think, 57 U.S. patents over his lifetime.
57?
Yeah, mostly for mechanical improvements. Lots of refinements to his original lubricator for different machines like ships or factory equipment. But he even patented things like a movable ironing board and a lawn sprinkler.
An ironing board and a sprinkler shows a mind always looking for a better way to do things.
Definitely a true inventor's mind.
And his lubricators, they were so good, so reliable. That's where the phrase comes in.
That's the story. Railroad engineers, factory owners, they specifically started demanding the real McCoy lubricator. They didn't want the cheaper, inferior imitations that inevitably popped up.
They wanted his.
They wanted his. It speaks volumes about the quality, the authenticity his name represented even then.
But even with that reputation, that undeniable brilliance, his journey wasn't exactly smooth sailing, especially given the era.
No, absolutely not. And this is a really important part of his story. Despite his genius, McCoy, as an African-American man in that period, faced huge systemic barriers. Deep racial inequality.
Right.
He often lacked the capital, the money, to manufacture his inventions himself on a large scale, so he frequently had to sell his patent rights.
So he didn't reap the full financial rewards.
Sadly, no. He made modest returns, but nothing compared to the immense profits his inventions generated for the companies that used them or manufactured them. Still, his achievements were recognized. Booker T. Washington actually highlighted him as an inspiration during the Jim Crow era.
Showing the power of ingenuity even against terrible odds.
Exactly. It's a powerful reminder, isn't it? How genius isn't always fully rewarded, especially when facing those kinds of systemic challenges.
But his impact, his actual legacy, it still echoes today, doesn't it? How does his thinking influence our modern world?
Oh, definitely. His core concept, using a machine's own mechanics to automate its maintenance that was way ahead of its time, it directly influenced the modern central lubrication systems you see in factories everywhere today. His thinking is still at work.
And he's received more recognition since then.
Yes, thankfully. Posthumously, he was inducted into the U.S. National Inventors Hall of Fame in 2001. There's a street named after him in Detroit. And in 2012, when the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office opened its first satellite office in Detroit, they named it the Elijah McCoy Midwest Regional Office.
That's fitting.
Very fitting. His innovations literally kept the wheels of industry moving, paving the way for the kind of smooth, continuous operation we just expect from machinery now.
Elijah McCoy's story really does remind us that true genius can flourish, even when facing profound adversity. And it can change the world in these subtle but incredibly powerful ways. His contributions were foundational, often unsung, but so impactful.
Absolutely. Kept things moving.
So it leaves you thinking, what modern conveniences do you use every single day that are maybe built on that kind of foundational, often uncredited genius? Makes you wonder, doesn't it?